Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the Republic of the Philippines.
Bayang magiliw, pesa sinamanan, alam ng puso, sa litim mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisi. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong mukha, may dinagang tula at awit sa pagyayang minamahal. Ang isa't ng matawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdidinig. Pinatarang niya kailan may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng malapit pagsinta, buhay namin sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
We may all be seated, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thank you very much to Maestro Singers and Professor Dr. Ibarra, Florence Ibarra. Well, ladies and gentlemen, to give us the opening remarks, it is my pleasure and honor to call in the Vice President for Academic Affairs. Let us all welcome Dr. Renato G. Reyes. Sir?
The central transformational vision of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development is a world free from poverty and hunger. The magnanimous effort to champion this vision has been responded to by the Central Luzon State University together with our benevolent partner agencies. Henceforth, this first-of-a-kind Research, Innovation, and Development Festival 2022. To our University President, Dr. Edgar Alcantara Orden, to our former President, Dr. Tereso Abella, to our guest speaker, the officer in charge of the Office of the Director of the Bureau of Agricultural Research, Department of Agriculture, Sailila E. Abdullah, to the CLSU officials, faculty members, staff, and students, and to our partner agencies whom we will recognize today. The chairperson of the Commission on Higher Education, Dr. J. Prospero E. De Vera III, his presence today is sent through his recorded video. To the Executive Director of the Department of Science and Technology, Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatic and Natural Resources Research and Development, Dr. Reynaldo B. Evora, being represented by Dr. Juanito Batalon, the officer in charge of the Office of the Deputy Director for R&D, Dr. Melvin Carlos, Deputy Executive Director for Administration of the Picard, our very own Dr. Julius Cesar Sica, the Regional Director of the Department of Science and Technology, Regional Office 3, the Executive Director of the Department of Agriculture, Philippine Rice Research Institute, Dr. John C. De Leon, the National Director of the Special Area for Agriculture Development of the Department of Agriculture Special Area for Agriculture Development Program, Director Ulysses Lustria, accompanied by Ms. Ashley Apigo, PME Lead, the Regional Director of the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, Mr. Almirson M. Valdez, the Chief Planning Officer of the Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Animal Industry, Mr. Felipe Riolalas Jr., the Program Development Officer of the Department of Agriculture, Philippine Council for Agriculture and Fisheries, Engineer Pichi Melendez, the RTD for Research, Regulatory and Integrated Laboratories Division of the Department of Agriculture, Regional Field Office 3, Dr. Arthur Dairit, the Division Chief of the Invention Development Division of the Department of Science and Technology, Technology Application and Promotion Institute, Mr. Cesar Angelito E. Arceo, the Embassy of Israel in the Philippines, being represented by the Director of the University Extension Office of the Central Luzon State University, Dr. Eugene Baltasar, the Director of the Environment Program of the Japan International Research Center for Agricultural Sciences, National Research and Development Agency, Dr. Kichi Hayashi, the Japan Society for the Promotion of Science, being represented by the President of the JSPS Alumni Association in the Philippines, Dr. Danilda Ufana Duran, with Dr. Roel Suralta, one of the directors of JAP, the Program Officer of Jollibee Group Foundation, Mr. John Paulo Vicente, the Regional Director of the Department of Interior and Local Government, Attorney Anthony C. Nuida, represented by Mr. Chris Melito Katakutan, the ILG Science City of Muñoz, Mr. Noel A. Catibo, the Director of the Technology Transfer and Promotion Division of the DOST PICAR, the National Economic Development Authority Regional Office 3, Assistant Regional Director, Ms. Evelyn Nacario Castro. We have also here this morning Dr. Attorney Ana Isabel Sanchez Ruiz, Charge d'Affaires ad interim of the EU delegation to the Philippines. Together with her is Ms. Thelma Gekulea, the Public Relations Officer of the Erasmus Plus program of the European Union. The Chief of the Research and Development Division of the Department of Agriculture, Philippine Carabao Center, Dr. Marvin Villanueva. I also would like to recognize the presence of the former big bosses of Picard, who are friends of CLSU, Dr. Edwin Villar, as well as Dr. Cardenas. To all of you, please accept our profound appreciation for joining us in this celebration. The United Nations acclaim higher education institutions as the harbinger of research. Higher education institutions are heralds in education, research, and innovation, and are consequently pointed out as having a crucial role in social change and economic transformation. We, in Central Luzon State University, embrace the call of the present time and acknowledge our duty as catalysts of innovation and transformers of the lives of the people we serve. The Ride Festival 2022 is indeed a celebration of CLSU's commitment to its mandate of generating high-impact knowledge products and innovative technologies in agriculture and allied fields. It is a mechanism by which the university aims to sustain its vibrant culture of forging multilateral partnerships with various agencies, authorities, and development partners for stronger pursuits of knowledge generation, technology transfer, and commercialization. Further, this occasion is our humble way of paying tribute to the men and women who tirelessly and unconditionally share their knowledge, talents, skills, time, effort, and resources to discover novel ways of solving today's critical global issues. I am referring to the faculty members, staff, students, and other development partners of CLSU. Their works contribute to the furtherance of literature on eradicating poverty and hunger, climate change, pollution, green technology, the blue economy, and their impact on national development, to mention a few. At this juncture, I deeply recognize the scale and magnitude of the trust and confidence of our funding agencies, who considered our beloved CLSU as mutual partner. Indeed, your support is critical to the realization of our targets. You are an integral part of our project milestones and deliverables. Together, we can circumvent the impact of global issues. Let us continue to be involved. Let our involvement serve as the cornerstone of the university's organizational strategy for contributing to international sustainable development. In the next 4 days of this festivity, let us celebrate our joy in serving the people we serve. Let this day mark the celebration of our communal efforts, notwithstanding the enormous challenges that we have yet to surpass. I firmly believe that with our unparalleled commitment and collaboration, we shall remain steadfast in our quest for a beautiful and safe world where humanity and nature coexist. Our quest for a generation free from poverty and hunger. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Renato G. Reyes, the Vice President for Academic Affairs of Central Luzon State University. Thank you very much for the warm welcome. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, moving along, I'd like to call in to introduce our guest of honor and speaker. It is my honor to introduce you and call in no other than our University President, Dr. Edgar A. Ortiz. Sir?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Thank you. Thank you very much. It is indeed my privilege to introduce to you our distinguished guest of honor today, Our guest speaker is Dr. Sailila E. Abdullah. He is an accomplished researcher and administrator with wide knowledge and extensive experience in the field of plant breeding and molecular biology and biotechnology. He earned his bachelor's degree in agriculture at the University of Southern Mindanao in Cabacan, North Cotabato. Boom! Then he later took his 2 master's degrees, one in plant breeding at the University of the Philippines in Los Baños, Laguna, and another one in development management at the Development Academy of the Philippines. While for his doctorate in agriculture major in plant genetics, he obtained it at the Chungbuk National University in Korea. As a researcher, he was able to produce remarkable results that were translated to publications and the development of new rice varieties such as the NSIC RC120 and NSIC RC226, which are tungro-resistant varieties. This results he generated did not just end there, as he recognizes the value of the technology utilization and continues to innovate new modalities in technology transfer and addresses sustainability in rice areas. Prior to his designation as OIC Director of the Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Agricultural Research, and OIC Executive Director of the Department of Agriculture Region 12, he served as the Acting Executive Director of the DA, Philippine Rice Research Institute, and the DA, Assistant Secretary for the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, or the BARM. As an administrator, among his notable accomplishments are the fast-tracking of the filling up of positions in PhilRice, including the appointment of permanent deputy executive directors and branch directors, and facilitation of the partnership related to agricultural developments in BARM, and the strengthening of the research trust in Region 12. Finally, our guest speaker is a renowned locally and internationally for his exemplary performance in leadership and management, which have earned him various awards and recognitions that includes the Presidential Lingkod Bayan Award in 2018, the ASEAN Rice Science and Technology Ambassadors Award in 2017, and the Gawad Saka Award Research category in 2016. With these accomplishments at a young age, indeed, our guest speaker is one with a very prolific profile. And as a researcher, administrator, and a public servant, he is truly creating impact in providing full service for the betterment of the country and the Filipino people. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm CLSU welcome to our guest speaker, Dr. Sailila E. Abdullah.
Life is for us to keep. And if you're wondering what this song
You please sit down. Okay. Good morning and peace be with us. Thank you, Mr. President. Uh, may I have the slides? Uh, okay. Before the slides, allow me to greet each and everyone. Isang mapagpalang umaga po sa ating lahat. Tayo po ay nagagalak. I'm glad in front of you speaking. Actually, I'm going to give an inspirational message, but I think I'll be explaining more on the Bureau of Agriculture mandates and the scope, including challenges that we are facing nowadays. Of course, to the Central Luzon State University President, Dr. Edgar A. Orden. Thank you, sir, for the introduction. To the Vice Presidents of CLSU, Dr. Renato Reyes, Dr. Armando Espino, Jr., and other Vice Presidents. Of course, the representative of various government agencies, our partners, the non-government organizations who are very, very important in disseminating and scaling up of various technologies developed by the institute or the universities. Our researchers and guests from various government agencies were here from NEDA, from DOST, from PICAF, of course, my co-workers at the Department of Agriculture. As you may already aware, the budget for the Department of Agriculture next year is already doubled, and this means that we need to also to double our efforts. And perhaps this time for next year, sleep is only an option. so, so expect something else, especially that our secretary is the president himself. Of course, the local government units who are here, they're also very important in the, especially in the sustainability of the project. From the DOST, Dr. Director Sikat, sir, thank you. He has been my friend in the Facebook. Alam mo, maraming kaibigan sa Facebook, ano. And your daily etc. before you wake up, you see all the news in the Facebook. So there's no need to tune up in the various platforms. Just tune in the YouTube. So lahat ng issues nandun na. Of course, to Phil Rice, Executive Director, Dr. John De Leon, siya po yung sumunod sa akin before ako umuwi sa Mindanao. I thought when I returned back to Mindanao, it's been a peaceful moment, but when PBBM won the election, it's another complicated function. But it's very challenging, and at the same time, it's very happy to help in the dissemination of various technologies that were developed by the institutions. My CLSU, or the Central Luzon State University, as you hold the Research Innovation and Development Festival 2022. As I look around this morning, they have the Kamalig, and I think that will be also a model for convergence for the developed technologies. As we may be aware, we develop a lot of technologies nowadays, but the real challenge is how these technologies are
brought to the farmer levels. So even in the Department of Agriculture, the BAR is promoting or funding agencies. We develop several technologies, but that at the operation level is not being promoted. And I hope in the coming, with the new management, we may be able to align all those technologies aligned with the mandate of the Department of Agriculture. Ako po'y tunay na nagagalak sa pribilehyo na makasama ko po kayo ngayong umaga. Lalo't lalo na po ang ating kasiyahan ay nakasentro po sa research for development. The need to secure adequate food supply in the face of global pandemic, depleting natural resources, climate change, the rapid urbanization, to name a few, calls for the development and scaling of technologies and mechanisms that enhance the competitiveness and sustainability of the agriculture sector. Made possible through research for development efforts, these technologies aim to optimize the productivity of agriculture and fisheries while reducing environmental pressure. So as we may be aware, we have impending food crisis in the coming years. Everything is changing in the agriculture landscape, and we really need to develop strategies to feed the community. With these challenges, allow me to present the overview of the DA-BAR's strategies and innovation milestone, underscoring the important role that research plays in ensuring the efficiency and resiliency of agricultural resources in the face of these challenges. Mandated to ensure that all agriculture and fisheries research for development initiatives are coordinated and implemented for the maximum benefit of the sector, DA-BAR is empowered by the vision of a technology-empowered agri-fishery sector, contributory to inclusive growth and development and driven by its mission of coordinating, integrating, funding, and managing R4DE system. For now, when I took over the BAR 1 month ago, the first thing that I did was to do a rapid assessment of the mandate of the BAR. And out of that, we will tune up or improve further the mandate of the Bureau. Now, anchored on its mandate, on that mandate, mission, and vision, the Bureau commits to providing innovative technology development as well as initiatives to scale agricultural technologies, particularly through commercialization of technologies and integrated and diversified farming systems. The Bureau implements programs that strengthen the institutional capacity of the Bureau, such as human resource development, establishment of R4D facilities, and linkages and partnership with other R4D institutions, as well as crafting of policies to support R4D initiative. All these are geared towards the increase of innovative and adaptive technologies, empowerment of agri-fishery enterprises, strengthening of the R4D system, and increase in our stakeholders' capabilities. Next, please. DA-BAR prioritizes funding applied research geared towards technology generation. It also provides support to technology verification and dissemination done on farmers' field, sites, or locations directed toward fine-tuning and verification of newly developed technologies to determine its feasibility on the ground level. Implemented by the DA Quirino Experiment Station, the double row planting for corn utilizes a mechanized double row planter, which can farrow, plant, and apply fertilizer at the same time, with this technology, an increased plant population to an average of 90,000 per hectare from the farmers' practice of around 66,000 was observed. So, result of this technology, it can increase the yield from 4 tons to 8 tons per hectare. Further, the DA Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources have identified site-specific protocols for the red tilapia, refining the technology for improved productivity towards attainment of food security in Luzon. The red tilapia culture in cages and funds have significantly improved the productivity and increased livelihood opportunities for fishers and tilapia grow-out cooperators in the target areas. And for this tilapia, meron na pong more than 181 fishers and tilapia grow-out cooperators ang nag-benefit na po rito. And continue din po yung dissemination ng technology nito. Moreover, the DA Nueva Vizcaya Experimental Station has integrated palay check system technology with Muscovy duck production and use of locally formulated feeds for meat-type duck breeds. With this, there was an 80% increase in net income for the rice duck production and 55% ROI for processed products. The Philippine Rice Research Institute and the University of the Philippines Los Baños has collaborated and developed a multi-purpose seeder for rice, corn, and mung bean, and BMPs. The technology is composed of a tractor-mounted machine, they call it MP seeder, and best management practices for rice, corn, and mung bean. The technology targets to reduce production cost of rice, corn, and legumes, and increase net income of farmers in rain-fed areas and even in the water-scarce irrigated lowland using mechanized dry-seeded technology. This technology has been popular in the dry-seeded areas, especially in South Cotabato, where they practice direct dry seeding in their rice farming system. Lastly, we have the off-season onion production, which utilizes the use of combined Super Pinoy variety, rain shelter, and best cultural management practices. With this, there is additional onion supply during lean months and increased sales and income for onion farmers. More than the support we provide to applied research, we also encourage studies that utilizes integrated and diversified farming practice. Through the Bureau's Scale-Up program, innovative and sustainable agriculture will be established through enhanced Yamang Lupa program, YLP, approaches and strategies, resulting in an increase in yield and income of farmers by at least 15%. To date, the program has been launched in 4 regions in the country: Zamboanga Peninsula, Ilocos Region, Eastern Visayas, and Calabarzon. Likewise, we also have the Technology Business Incubation Program, which focuses on increasing the capabilities of research-based business incubators to manage the agriculture and fisheries technology-based enterprises. Through this program, the Bureau targets strengthened innovation and sustained development of startups and agri-entrepreneurs, especially the farmers and fisher folks cooperatives and associations. The Bureau also provides grants that support the R4D activities of qualified SUCs on various agricultural and fishery products and the commercialization of such, including the upgrading of the research facilities. The Agricultural Competitiveness Enhancement Fund, R4D grant program, supports research and development of agri-fishery products, as well as technology commercialization, including the development and upgrading of research facilities, as well as other centers. From 2018 to 2021, ASEP was able to support a total of 92 projects in 40 state universities and colleges. Of these, 45 projects are attributed to technology commercialization, while 47 are on research facilities and development. And from 2016 to date, BAR provided more than 200 million sa CLSU. Okay, and we continue to support the SOCs and the regional field office units. And with the new administration, our mandate is to strengthen further the support for SOCs, the state university and colleges, and RFOs, especially dun sa mga malalayong area. So we already visited the parties from Bicol in kalimutan ko doon sa malayo. Kalimutan ko sa malayo. And I'm sorry, but you have to take the plane in Catanduanes. Yes, in Catanduanes. Nawawala ako So it's very far in Catanduanes, and after focus group discussion, we discovered several technologies, especially yung mga ginagamit ng mga malilit natin magsasaka during yung taggutom. Pag nagugutom sila, meron silang mga pinapackage na ginagawang flour. And the BAR is very interested on that technology, on that practice na ginagawa nila. And in the coming days or weeks, we will also be going to Tawi-Tawi and to Batanes as mandated. We really need to bring support to the small universities and the LGUs in the far-flung areas. And this will be the source of, yung production natin ay mas malaki yung magiging impact. I just imagine these areas nanggagaling pa sa mainland Bicol, nanggagaling pa sa Malaysia, yung kanilang food production, and even in Zamboanga. So, for this, moreover, the Bureau also supports institutional development ventures, which includes the establishment of various research facilities. Two of these facilities stand in DA Calabarzon, focusing on coconut sap processing and organic agriculture R4D. The coconut sap processing facility offers a facility for the production, promotion, and marketing of products from coconut sap. The Organic Agriculture Development and Center, on the other hand, offers training, technical assistance, IAC materials, and organic agriculture inputs to its client. In Pampanga State University, an animal disease diagnostic research facility was established. This facility has the capability to detect African swine fever. And until now, we have several municipalities na red tag pa din sa ESF. And if we continue to have surveillance on this, probably ma-eliminate natin in due time. Of course, coupled with vaccine. And I know, meron na mga pag-aaral ngayon, vaccine, hindi lang sa human, pati doon sa industry ng pagbababoyan. This facility has the capability to detect, as I mentioned earlier, African swine fever, avian influenza, and Newcastle disease, among others. I'm not sure of the avian influenza here in Luzon, but a few weeks ago in North Cotabato, in South Cotabato, we depopulated almost 100,000 heads of the dun sa poultry because of the avian influenza. And I hope hindi na po aabot dito sa Luzon dahil malaking impact yon pag nangyari. So it's still in the South Cotabato, and control measures has been in place, as well as yung policies related to transport of the poultry products. The DA Western Visayas also has established an organic agriculture R4D center, which offers a capability of training areas for farmers, fisher folks, students, entrepreneurs, and other stakeholders interested sa organic agriculture. With Central Luzon State University, the Bureau has supported several research facilities that serve as learning ground for its students, researchers, R4D partners, among others. Two of these are the Nanotechnology R&D Facility and the Precision and Digital Agriculture Center, both of which are considered to be the first of its kind in the country. Congratulations. Catering to nanotechnology research endeavors and housing smart farming technologies, respectively. BAR, through the programs, projects, and activities, it has coordinated and supported targets to achieve and maintain the highest possible productivity at a given location for the lowest economic and environmental cost. Moreover, BAR recognizes that in ensuring the efficiency or resiliency and sustainability of the sector, we must equip its primary stakeholders, the farmers and fisher folk, with the capacity to transform and adapt not only to the current, but more importantly, to the forthcoming challenges. This is by providing them with technologies that would boost their production and open opportunities for additional sources of income and livelihood. Alam niyo po, yung mga statement na research kayo ng research. Di ba? Kung alam niyo yun, kung nakikinig kayo sa YouTube, di ba? Nag-viral yun. Research kayo ng research. It's, merong disconnect. Hindi lang umaabot doon sa farmer levels yung mga na-develop na technologies. And we at BAR acknowledge yung mga pagkukulang na yon. Kaya ang focus namin ngayon ay more on upscaling. So we will promote, we will test until such time na magamit ng ating mga magsasaka. Our commendation to the R4D and extension workers who continue to develop and validate new knowledge, information, and technologies to the benefit of the sector. Through your efforts to the collaborative with and equip our farmers and fisher folk with the right tools and technologies, we not only enhance farmers and fisher folks' capabilities, but also affirm the critical role that agriculture plays in our country's development. On this note, allow me to leave you with a challenge. With the several collaborations that the Bureau has purged with the CLSU, specifically on providing these state-of-the-art facilities, some which are known to be the first of its kind in the country that have greatly contributed to the agri-fisheries R4D. I challenge you to utilize and make the most of these facilities to come up with innovative and scalable technologies that will contribute in boosting the competitiveness of the sector. I enjoin the R4D workers of the university and the region, as well as other bureaus who are here, to continually reform and redirect its resources to programs and interventions that both the most direct impact in improving the lives of the Filipinos. Every year, meron tayong budget hearing. Ang tinatanong sa atin, bakit ang ating magsasaka ay mahihirap pa din? What have we done for a long period of time? And it's time for us to bring these technologies, these proven technologies, to the ground level and help improve yung livelihood ng ating mga magsasaka. Again, my utmost commendations to CLSU for the success of the Research, Innovation, and Development Festival. Congratulations and good morning po sa ating lahat.
Once again, thank you very much, Dr. Sailila E. Abdullah, the officer in charge, Director of the Bureau of Agricultural Research. Assalamualaikum, Dr. Abdullah. Well, I'd like to request once again the presence of Dr. Abdullah on stage for the awarding of the Certificate of Recognition, Plaque of Recognition, Dr. Abdullah. And also, I'd like to request the presence of our University President, Dr. Edgar A. Orden, and our 4 beloved Vice Presidents to join us here on stage for the awarding of the Plaque of Recognition. May I request the presence, the assistance of our International Affairs Office for the awarding of the Plaque of Certificate. Once again, awarded to Dr. Sailila E. Abdullah, the officer in charge, Director of the Bureau of Agricultural Research. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big warm round of applause to our honorable guest speaker, and maraming salamat po, sir. Thank you very much. And to all our Vice Presidents and President, thank you very much. This time, ladies and gentlemen, let's move along with the awarding of the Plaque of Recognition to the funding agencies. Once again, we'd like to call in the presence and assistance, of course, of our University President, Dr. Edgar Orden. Together with, please allow us, to all our VPs as well, allow me to read the citation of the Plaque of Recognition. The Plaque of Recognition is awarded to our funding agencies in grateful recognition of its immense contribution to the university's research and development program through the provisions of funding support to implement various initiatives which greatly benefited the peoples and communities served by this institution. In partnership with Central Luzon State University, created a synergy that paved the way for stronger pursuits of knowledge generation and technology transfer and commercialization, and put to the fore the respective mandates of the 2 agencies. Given this 11th day of October 2022 during the Research, Innovation and Development Festival 2022, signed Dr. Edgar A. Orden, University President. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to start off with the Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Agricultural Research. To receive the award, we'd like to call in the officer in charge, Director Dr. Sailila E. Abdullah. Sir? Next in line, ladies and gentlemen, a plaque is given to the Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Animal Industry. To receive the award, may we call in Mr. Felipe P. Riolalas Jr., the Chief Planning Officer. A big warm round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Sir Felipe. Another plaque of a recognition to the Department of Agriculture, Philippine Carabao Center. To receive the award, may we call in Sir Marvin Villanueva. Thank you very much, Sir Marvin. The next plaque of recognition is awarded to the Department of Agriculture, Philippine Council for Agriculture and Fisheries. To receive the award, may we call in Engineer Pichi Melendez, the Project Development Section. Thank you very much, Engineer Pichi. This time, we'd like to call in from the Department of Agriculture, Philippine Rice Research Institute. To receive the award, may we call in Dr. John C. De Leon, the Executive Director. Sir? Is awarded to the Department of Agriculture Regional Field Office 3. To receive the award, call in the Regional Technical Director for Research and Regulation, Dr. Arthur D. Dairip. Sir? Competitiveness Enhancement Fund. To receive the award, may we request the presence again of the officer in charge, Director Dr. Sailila A. Abdullah, Department of Agriculture, Bureau of Agricultural Research, to receive the award. Sir? The next plaque of recognition is awarded to the Department of Agriculture, the Special Area for Agricultural Development Program. To receive the award, we'd like to call in Director Ulysses Lustria, National Director, Special Area for Agriculture Program Development Program. Sir? The next plaque of recognition is awarded to the Department of Interior and Local Government Region 3. May I request the presence of Sir Carmelito Katakutan, DILG Region 3 Muñoz. Sir? The next plaque of recognition is awarded to Department of Science and Technology, Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatic and Natural Resources Research and Development. To receive the award, we'd like to call in Dr. Juanito Batalon and Dr. Melvin Carlos. Sirs, good morning. Thank you very much, sirs. The next award will be given to the Department of Science and Technology, Philippine Council for Health Research and Development. This time, we'd like to request the presence of Dr. Maria Excelsis Orden, the Director for Research, to receive the award for the DOST Philippine Council for Research and Development. The next plaque of recognition is awarded to the Department of Science and Technology Regional Office 3. To receive the award, we'd like to request the presence of our beloved Regional Director, no other than Dr. Julius Cesar V. Sigat. Sir? Thank Thank you very much, sir. The next plaque of recognition is awarded to the Department of Science and Technology, Technology Application and Promotion Institute. We'd like to call in the Division Chief, Invention Development Division, Mr. Cesar Angelito E. Arceo. Sir? The next plaque of recognition is awarded to the DOST, Department of Science and Technology, Philippine Council for Industry, Energy, and Emerging Technology, Research and Development. Once again, to receive the award, I'd like to call in Dr. Maria Excelsis Orden to receive the award for DOST PCIE ETRD. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you very much, Dr. Arden. This time, ladies and gentlemen, the next plaque of recognition is awarded to the Embassy of Israel in the Philippines. To receive the award, we'd like to call in the presence of Dr. Eugenia Baltasar, the Director of Extension Office, Mashab Scholar and International Project Coordinator of the Philippine-Israel Center for Agricultural Training.
Lawrence, iayos ko lang saglit yung frame.
The next plaque of recognition is awarded to the Erasmus Plus program of the European Union. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor to introduce to you the Chargé d'Affaires of the European Union delegation to the Philippines. Let us all give our CLSU warm welcome, Dr. Ana Isabel Sanchez Ruiz. Madam?
Hindi siya nakikita kasi pinutol namin yan. Ito na nga lang nakikita dyan. Okay, okay na din yung kami.
Thank you very much, madam. This time, the next plaque of recognition is awarded to the Japan International Cooperation Agency. We'd like to call in the presence of our Vice President for Academic Affairs to receive the award, Dr. Renato G. Reyes, sir, please. For the JICA. Thank you very much, sir. The next plaque of recognition is awarded to the Japan International Research Center for Agricultural Sciences, or JIRCAS. We'd like to call in Dr. Keiichi Hayashi, Researcher, Crop Production and Environment Division, Japan International Research Center for Agricultural Sciences. A big warm round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The next plaque of recognition is awarded to the Japan Society for the Promotion of Science. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to call in the President of Japan Society for the Promotion of Science, or JSPS Alumni Association of the Philippines, Dr. Danilda Hofana Duran, together with Dr. Ruel Subalta, JAAP Board Member. The next plaque of recognition is awarded to the Jollibee Group Foundation. May I call in the program officers, Mr. John Paulo Vicente and Mr. Arnel Dalisay of Jollibee Group Foundations. A big warm round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Jollibee Group Foundation. This time, we'd like to call in the National Economic Development Authority Regional Office 3. We'd like to acknowledge the presence of the Assistant Regional Director, Ms. Evelyn Nacario Castro. Ma'am?
Wala siya. Abot na lang natin. Person.
Thank you very much, Madam. The next plaque of recognition is awarded to the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, or TESDA. We'd like to call in our Regional Director 3, Mr. Balmirson M. Valdez. Sir? Thank you very much to our Regional Director 3, sir, of the TESDA, and to the Commission on Higher Education. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to request our beloved President to receive the award on behalf of the Commission on Higher Education, Dr. Edgar A. Orden. Thank you very much, sirs. Maraming salamat po to all our funding agencies and awardees. Isang maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a big warm round of applause to all of us. Thank you, thank you. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. This time, we'd like to hear a response coming from our beloved chairman, of the Commission on Higher Education, no other than Dr. Prospero J. Prospero de Vera III of the Commission on Higher Education. Let us all watch this.
On behalf of the Commission on Higher Education, I thank the Central Luzon State University for this recognition as one and Innovation Development or RIDE Festival, which will feature exhibits and presentations of the different research and innovation activities of the university. I remember when I visited CLSU in February of this year, we launched the e-Farm project to bring technologies and innovations to local and foreign students, to lifelong learners, farmers, LGUs, and Philippine and foreign higher education institutions. I hope that when I visit you next time, your campus and its faculty and students will be ready to create a global and teaching environment by enhancing faculty and student mobility through research collaboration and global innovation. When I assumed the chairmanship of the Commission, we made sure we provide the policy framework and the necessary interventions to ensure learning continuity in the country while advancing research and extension capacities of schools in both private and public spheres. I am happy about the continuing implementation of the following CHED-funded projects of CLSU on research and development. Increasing farm household income through the establishment of community-based dairy goat farms, life-enabling and blended continuing education program for rehabilitated drug patients, the formulation of Nutri-Chips for disaster resiliency Agri-ATM, e-learning platform for innovative agriculture and fisheries extension in Central Luzon, e-Farm, or the Food and Agriculture Resource Management Academy, CLSU Sunny Soap and Sunny Gel production and distribution crusade against COVID-19, the e-Farm, Food and Agriculture Resources Management Academy Project 1, which includes increasing the farm household income to the establishment of community-based dairy goat farms. As a world-ranked university, I continue to thank CLSU for ensuring that research and development is prioritized through the leadership of the President and the collaboration of all sectors. Please be assured that the Commission and the national government will continue to partner with you to make life better for all Filipinos. Thank you, President Orden. Mabuhay ang CLSU.